also causing chaos on Capitol Hill. He has vetoed a huge defense spending bill, and the president is asking for a redo on Congress's $900 billion COVID-19 relief bill. CBS reporter Skyler Henry following all of this from the White House. Skyler.
Hey, Juliet, Alan, good evening to you. Certainly a busy day here, even though the president is down in Florida for the Christmas holiday. But what is happening now is that Congress is actually scrambling to try to see if they can up the amount of money in those stimulus checks for millions of Americans. The president put out a video yesterday on Twitter calling for $2,000 checks as opposed to $600 checks. So the House will try to pass a unanimous consent bill tomorrow. The problem is only one Republican is needed to try to block that bill.
President-elect Joe Biden emphasized his plans to reopen schools while introducing his education secretary nominee, Miguel Cardona.
Early next year, I will put forward before the Congress our plan as to what comes next. But I assure you it includes funding to keep educators on the job.
The former public school teacher and principal currently serves as Connecticut's education commissioner.
It shouldn't take a pandemic for us to realize how important teachers are for this country.
In a surprise move, President Trump is now demanding lawmakers revise the $900 billion COVID relief package it passed this week.
Increase the ridiculously low $600 to $2,000 or $4,000 for a couple.
Moments after the president tweeted his demands, congressional Democrats responded in overwhelming agreement.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi tweeted, "At last, the president has agreed to $2,000. Democrats are ready to bring this to the floor." But in order to do that during Thursday's pro forma session, Pelosi would need the cooperation of House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy. The president's demand for the changes has caused a split with some members of his party. Senator Rand Paul on Fox News Channel.
It's a really foolish, egg-headed, left-wing socialist idea to pass out free money to people.
The one thing he should not be doing is, after the work went into the bill, holding up when by the end of the month their benefits are going to end.
The president and his family departed Washington to spend the holiday at his resort in Mar-a-Lago.
Now, Skyler, what can we expect tomorrow in the House's pro forma session?
Right. Well, what we will see is that the House Speaker will present this bill to try to get unanimous consent in order to try to get that stimulus check up from $600 to $2,000. But all expectations and all signs are pointing to that being blocked, which will then create a bit of a situation there. But we do know that Congress is expected to be back here in D.C. next week because they are planning to override the president's veto of the defense bill. And so they will try to talk about perhaps upping the amount of money in those stimulus checks next week. But one thing is for certain, many Americans will not see that help that they thought they were going to see as early as next week.
Yeah, and that's the key ingredient for a lot of people. All right, Skyler, thank you so much.